So I'm going to tell you something that you're not going to like to hear, and that is that if you're a high ticket closer right now, making less than $10,000 per month, the problem is not lead quality, the offer that you're on, or that you need to take more calls and work harder. Okay? The problem, the reason why you're stuck under $10,000 per month is because you are not good enough. Your skill set is not as good as it needs to be to actually make those 6 figures per year. This is coming from someone myself, sold over $3 million in high ticket sales, coached hundreds of sales reps, and worked with some of the biggest names in the space. And I've never ever throughout my entire sales career, being in the space for over 5 years in the high ticket online space, I've never seen a sales rep that's actually good, that's actually taking the time to get the skill set, get proper training, get proper coaching, struggle to make over 10K a month, struggle to land good offers where they can make multiple 6 figures per year. Okay, so I'm not saying this to be rude to you. I just want to give you the truth so this can actually serve you and get you better results. Because if you're someone who's trying to get into high ticket sales, or if you're just trying to make more money as a closer, the reason why you're stuck not making 10K a month, instead of externalizing it and blaming it on the offer or like the lead quality like most closers do, and that's why most people stay stuck, instead of being like everyone else, it's blaming it on all these external factors and just being a broke closer because of it. If you just internalize it and do what the best closers do, which is invest in themselves. I've invested over $40,000 into closing coaching mentors who are further ahead of me in their journey, and like it's learning from them, getting calls reviewed, etc. If you focus on that, and instead of being this like princess closer, you just like expects to get on like 10 out of 10 offer and make like 20K a month, if you focus on actually getting good at your skill set, actually investing in yourself, actually stepping up and leveling up and putting in the time, the effort to get good, learning objection handling, learning how to pre-handle objections. I've made a bunch of videos on this. If you want to learn from me, you can watch those videos, but just take the time to actually learn these different skills, actually get good at closing, and I promise you, getting on interviews with good offers is going to become easy, because it's going to be known in the industry that you're actually good at what you do. Okay, other offer owners will know about like who you are because you've actually performed well in your current offer. Okay, and when you get on interviews, they will see that your skill set is good. When you reach out, people will see that you're good. When you get on interviews and you do role plays, people will know that you're good, and you will be able to land better offers. You can have more conviction in yourself as well when you can close at like 50-60% on any offer. Okay, so understand this. It's going to help you a lot. It helped me a ton when I, instead of trying to blame, because I used to do this, I used to blame like my lack of income as a closer and as a setter on like the offer and other like external factors. When I changed this and started like taking responsibility and taking ownership of my income, everything changed. I could actually focus on what matters, which was getting better. I got better. I started closing at over 50% on the offer that I was on, and started making over 10K a month. Eventually got to 20K a month as a closer, because I just focused on myself and getting better instead of blaming it on external factors. Okay, so I'm gonna give you like a proper game plan of how to actually like do this. Okay, how to actually get better at the skill set. Number one, you just need to find someone who's like, instead of finding someone who's like 10 layers better than you, like finding someone like Jeremy Minder or like Alex Hermosi, someone that's like super big and they have a massive company and they're like extremely good at sales. Find someone who's one step better than you. Okay, someone who's closing, ideally someone who's doing maybe double what you're making right now. If you're making, let's say, between 4 to maybe like 8K a month, or maybe even less than that, you find someone that's making over 10K a month, and you pay them money to learn from them. If you pay them money, it's gonna like force you to actually commit to what they're telling you to do, and then just implement everything that they tell you to do. The reason why you want to pick someone that's just one layer better than you is because that person is going to give you advice that's actually going to make sense to you. Okay, if you pick someone that's making like 100K a month, like 10 layers or 10 steps ahead of you, it's going to be very hard to like understand what they're actually giving you in terms of advice. You want to pick someone that can actually relate to, where you're in a very similar position and you're almost like at the same point as they are, and that's going to allow you to just have very like clear action steps. Like these are maybe like 2 to 3 things that person is doing different from you, that if you just implement in your skill set, you will get there. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. And also obviously it's going to be way cheaper to get coaching for someone like that instead of getting one-on-one coaching from someone that's making like 100K a month. They're going to charge you way more as well, And at the end of the day, like if you want to get good at sales, one-to-one coaching beats group coaching every single day. So you want to find someone you can actually like get coached by one-on-one. That's going to allow you to like learn way faster. You can actually get one-on-one feedback, and you can tweak your specific skill sets, because everyone sells different, And that's why I don't believe in group coaching programs. If you go to like a big guy, like I know Josh Lyons and some other guys in this high ticket sales space, they have like group coaching programs. That can be great, and you can definitely learn some stuff from that for sure. I'm not saying it's bad whatsoever, but throughout my journey, like every single time that I've hired a one-on-one coach when it comes to closing, that's when I've grown the most, because that person can literally sit down and like look at your specific skill set, how you naturally speak, how you carry yourself, what your life looks like, your level of conviction, and work with you on that specifically instead of giving you general and like broad advice. Okay, so that's the first thing I would do. Is get a mentor, get someone who can coach you one-on-one, someone who's just 1 to 2 steps ahead of you. Do exactly what they tell you to do. Don't think that you're smarter than them or like reinvent the wheel. I know a lot of closers have like a big ego. Try to like calm that down and like be coachable, implement what they tell you to do. While you're doing this, treat your Instagram like a resume. Okay, this is a massive. The guys that I coach, I have a one-on-one coaching program where I help guys that are getting into sales and also existing closers to make more money. The guys that I've taught this to, it works extremely well. They get a lot of roles, when you do this. Basically what you want to do is you want to treat your Instagram like a resume where you post your results. When you're handling objections, when you have sales calls that went extremely well, you blur out the face and the sound of the person you're speaking with, and you post those calls. You want to make your Instagram almost like basically it's proof that you're good at what you do. You post your payments, you post if you get like compliments, or your sales manager says that you did something well on your offer, or you like have these Stripe notifications, or you close a deal and you overcame some objections. Post that shit on your Instagram, because that's going to allow you to eventually have inbound people will literally start reaching out to you. If you post content, you post stuff that you're learning, books that you're reading, sales tips, and I guess document your journey of like what your life looks like, stuff that you're learning, books that you're reading. If you post that stuff, sales managers, offer owners, and other closers are going to see that, and you will start getting offers sent to you. People will reach out to you because they see that you're a closer, you do what you do. That's the thing, like in the space right now, there's a lack of good closers. There's way more offers to work for than there are good closers to come and sell for those offers. So if you just have a good Instagram that's optimized, where you post consistently, sharing about like what you're learning and like the fact that you're actually good and showing proof about that, you will get these offers sent to you. And finding a better offer you can make like 15, 20K a month becomes easy. You will have an abundance of offers, almost like being like a hot girl, that gets like inbound DMs on Instagram. Same thing if you just do this properly. Super powerful. I've done this myself. At this point, I literally get multiple offers sent to me every single day on Instagram just by doing this. Okay, and that's what my clients do as well. I get offers sent to them. They don't even need to do any outreach because of this. It's so powerful. So definitely do that. Combine those two things, and I promise you will get offers sent to you, and you'll also have the skill set because you've got a mentorship. So once you get on those offers, you will make money. But it all starts with you taking responsibility and understanding, like, stop blaming your lack of income on external things. You can do that for the rest of your life, and you're never going to make more money unless you change how you operate. Because you can get on the best offer, you can somehow like push yourself into landing like a 20K per month role. But if you've never taken the time to actually get good at the skill, you're not going to make good money working with them. You can probably end up getting fired from them because you're not actually able to handle objections. You can't have good discoveries. So focus on the skill set, and then treat your Instagram like a resume. Start posting in there and build a personal brand around you as a closer. And I promise you, the game is going to become easy. You will make that first 10K per month. It's a matter of weeks to months if you do this, and then you're going to be able to scale from there. So that's it for the video. If you want help from me to do these things and you want to get coached from me one-on-one, get calls reviewed, all that stuff like I do one-on-one for my current clients, and also be able to get access to good offers from my network, get placed on 10K, even 20K per month roles as a closer. And if you're obviously like willing to work hard, you're committed and you're coachable, you can apply for one-on-one coaching by booking a call with me down below or message me on Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.